That's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Don't worry that you're going to die when you take that many drugs.
Dying's for fools.
Are you worried you're going to relapse?
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I just realized that I haven't done a tour on my iPad yet, and it's been months since I bought it. And my brain be like, iPad? Tour? Easy content, baby. Yeah! Now I have to disclaim that I'm not an iPad connoisseur. I don't really know the iPad apps. I'm not familiar with the App Store. I mainly used Android my entire life. So me owning this iPad is like my first ever iOS device. So hopefully you guys like my choice of apps here, or like whatever, but please don't hurt me. But yeah, as a university student, I will show you what my iPad looks like. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Alright, so let's start with the iPad itself. So I'm using a iPad Air. I think this is the 5th generation. I have no clue, but this is the blue color. I don't know the name of the color of this. I just call it blue because it's blue. Like, why would you call it anything else? Turning it on, we have my wallpaper. So this is a custom-made wallpaper I made for my iPad. It's sort of like a minimal cute doodle thing. And as you can see, there's like a little plant over there. I made this for myself, and you can get it too in my Ko-fi page. I'll be announcing that later Friday because it's not really fully fleshed out yet. But yeah, if you want to get the wallpaper, you can buy it in my Ko-fi page. Wait, okay, I really use this wallpaper. Okay, I'm not like just shamelessly plugging it in. I'm just saying. Alright, so this is what my home screen looks like. I wanted to have a sort of minimal feel to it. I didn't want to add too much apps to the home screen because a lot of times when I look at other people's iPads, I just think to myself, why the f are there so many apps? Like, it's so hard to keep track, and I don't really use my iPad that much other than studying or watching something, so I didn't really put that much in my iPad. One thing I do love about iOS is the widgets, because my god, do they look really nice and they integrate really well into the iPad. So I kind of get why people are crazy about Apple products, but I'm still an Android lover, so you can suck my... Anyway, let's not dilly-dally, let's move on to what I have on my home screen. Alright, so let's start with the top left widget. So we have this little clock here, and this is MD Clock. So yeah, it's a clock app. Yeah. Okay, I'm having a really hard time. There's nothing much to explain here. So this app is basically a clock app that allows you to have this big ass clock when you use it, and you can change the color of the clock, or you can change the theme to it. So there's a lot of themes like pixelated, Lego, whatever. And yeah, what else do I describe? It just shows a clock, okay? And I paid like $10 for it because I wanted to access the Pixel widget. Moving on. Just below that we have is my Google Calendar widget. So it shows me the month of the day in the month, as well as my schedule. It's great because every time I open my iPad, I'm greeted with that, so I know what to do. And yeah, moving down below we have is my Tick widget. This widget tells me my to-do list, and it's very easy for me to see. I can just look at my to-do list of what I need to do at this widget, and I don't really have to open the app. I really like it. It's very clean, and you can even change it to an icon. I forgot the name. Anyway, it ends with matrix. It's very useful because I don't really have to open the app every day, and I can just glance at the widget to see what I have to do. And yeah, it's pretty nice, it's pretty simple, it gets the job done. Moving up here we have is another Tick widget, but this tracks my habits instead. So as you can see, you can see like this little square that says exercise. So I can click on this and then I can track my habits if ever I've done them. And yeah, it's pretty good. I like the simple look of it. It's pretty nice. I like the colors and everything and the font. And yeah, it's a very easy way for me to track my habits. I just have to click on this widget and boom. On the right we have is still an MD Clock widget, but instead I use a pixel thing. This is like a pixel character, which is a pro feature of MD Clock. I bought it mainly because of this. Yeah, I know, very stupid purchase, but I really think it's really cute. It adds a lot of personality to my iPad, and it gives life to it. It's like I have a little buddy over here watching over me or something. I'm not lonely, I promise. Moving down below, we have is my Gmail widget. So it shows me the latest emails that are sent to me and I can just read it from here. It's very useful because sometimes I miss a lot of emails. I'm not particularly that great when it comes to replying to emails or responding to people. So having this widget helps me a lot so that I can be reminded of what I need to reply to the email, or I can just tell myself, okay, Seth, someone emailed you just right now, you have to reply to that. Come on, you stop being an introvert, god damn it. You lost so many opportunities just because you're an introvert. Urgh. Anyway, moving on. Finally, the last widget we have is my Drive widget. So it just shows me all of my files that I've uploaded to my Google Drive. I have this because I often need to transfer files from my iPad to my computer or from my computer to my iPad, and I feel like having a widget for Drive is just more convenient because I can just click on it. I can just click on the file on the widget and I can download immediately. Alright, so we're done with the widgets. Let's move on to the applications on the home screen. I only have 7 because I really want my home screen to be just pure utilitarian. I don't really want it to be for anything else. I just want it to be with apps that I actually use. The first app we have is Skillshare. Don't worry, it's not sponsored or anything. When I was sponsored with Skillshare, they gave me free access for a limited time, so I'm just making use of that free access. So yeah, I'm watching as much courses as possible, and yeah, I just like learning stuff, and I feel like Skillshare, it's been okay for me. So yeah, it's still not sponsored though. The next app we have is my Spotify app. Of course, you know what Spotify is. If you don't know what Spotify is, then you have more important priorities to focus on. But I did join a 3-month trial for Spotify, so for the next 3 months I will be listening to songs every day, because once that runs out, I don't really want to be paying for listening to music. I don't want to be billed every month, and yeah. Moving on, we have is Khan Academy. I haven't opened this app in a long time because I've been very busy with university, but I used Khan Academy before when I wanted to extra study, when I wanted to refresh my knowledge in certain areas, so I have it here in my iPad. It's really nice. There are a lot of courses, there are a lot of basic essential stuff there, but yeah, perfect for me for extra studying and all that. Next we have is Adobe Acrobat. As you can see, I've never opened this app, and that's because I don't really open PDFs on my iPad. Instead I open it on GoodNotes. But if ever I need to read a PDF and I don't want it to be open in GoodNotes, then I'll open it in Adobe Acrobat. Next up we have is Twitch. And then I mainly watch Twitch on my iPad because usually when I'm doing something I would want to have something in the background, so I open Twitch and I open a stream while doing something. I mainly watch Asu nowadays, but he's playing a lot of Valorant and I'm not really that into Valorant anymore. I'm more into Apex nowadays, which is pretty cool, although I haven't really been playing a lot because of class. But yeah, if I want to tune into a Twitch streamer, I would just open Twitch here. I don't really watch Twitch on my phone. I prefer watching it on my iPad. I love consuming media on my iPad. Next we have is Netflix, and yes, I finally bought Netflix. I finally bought the subscription. Yes, I know, a terrible time when Netflix is like the worst of the worst. Yeah, but I really just wanted to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was too lazy to go to a illegal website. So yeah, I bought Netflix because I just wanted to watch Avatar. Oh, but also because they have other series that I want to watch, like Breaking Bad or Friends or Brooklyn, whatever. Anyway, I just want to catch up on my movie knowledge, and so yeah, I bought Netflix. Next we have is YouTube, and I think I don't really have to explain. I watch YouTube just like you guys watch YouTube. I like watching commentary videos, or yeah, just that's pretty much it. And finally, I put settings here so that's easy to access. Moving to the final 3 apps of the iPad, I put them all in the dock because I want them to be easily accessible, and yeah, I mainly use these 3 apps most often, that's why I put it in the dock. But the first one is GoodNotes. I'm not really the #1 advocate of writing handwritten notes because usually I would just be writing information straight to my flashcards, but after I've been trying GoodNotes and after I've been writing even more, I feel like it really depends on the subject and what I'm writing for, because sometimes I would need to write diagrams and I would need to write visual mind maps, which I can't do on the computer. So yeah, I feel like it's very useful, but in very specific, it's not useful in every situation. Next up we have is Notion. Now if you want to check out my Notion video, click on the upper right banner or whatever you call that. This is the first time I've ever done this, but yeah, just click the thing on the top right. But I have Notion here because sometimes I need to access my Notion pages on the iPad when I'm doing something. For example, if I'm recording a voiceover like this and if I need to read the script, I can open up Notion on my iPad and I can read the script from there. But other than that, yeah, I have Notion here so that I don't really have to use my phone or any other gadgets to open Notion. If ever I need to open a script or something, I can open Notion, which is this one. And finally we have is Tick, which is a to-do list app. So you just make to-do lists here. You can also track your habits as well. I mainly use this now for my to-do lists because I feel like the app is it was recommended by Marcus Brownlee from MKBHD, and I thought, if a busy guy like that loves Tick, then it must be good. Alright, but that's pretty much it for my iPad apps. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. I forgot that I have my own iPad, so I forgot that I can do an actual tour on it. But yeah, I will be announcing more details about my Ko-Fi page next week because I'm still fleshing things out and I'm still trying to adjust to this fucking university schedule. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. By the time I'm recording this voiceover, I'm doing exams right now and it's very hectic, but I have a lot of plans. I bought a guitar and maybe I'll do something with that, I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys and I'll see you in another video. Don't forget to drink your water and stay hydrated. Bye!